You can make it. We're live.
I'd say it to his face.
Yeah, well.
And I love him.
I love that the snow has made us not care. I've got a hat on.
I could put my hat back on.
We're already on. Guys, welcome to the blizzardy, wintry bullshit known as Buffalo, New York. Yeah, okay, that works. Test, pop. Gary's on top of shit here.
Put my hat back on. Me?
Oh, yeah. Already shared it.
Oh, yeah. I don't even have my phone out. The Actor should be coming out soon.
Well, we're going to start this out hot before we go into anything fun. I have a gamble, a wager for you guys to put down today.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, this is my go-to.
I'd love to hear it.
It's plus 57.41.
Yeah.
So on $100, you win $674.01 or some shit like that. Cole Kmet scored 2 touchdowns today. Jalen Hurts to rush or catch a touchdown. And Steph Diggs to have a touchdown.
Yeah, it's pretty easy.
That's it. My $3 bet pays $175.
That's not bad. Can they not see how cold it is in here, like with our breath? Because I don't see.
Oh no, you can.
It is cold in here.
Jason, you can see me. It's
Maybe
a little
just my
chilly in
angle
here. A couple nice little bets though for today. I could win upwards of $3,000 if my day goes well.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
$3,000 on $15 in. But
tacos on you.
Tacos on me?
Yeah, just
tacos. I'm getting tequila, and I'm buying the fanciest tacos I can get, and we're having a taco party next week at the Tiki if I win $3,000.
Sounds good to me.
And by tacos, I mean strippers. Oh!
Taco Tuesday at the Tiki. It's not Tuesday or whatever, but I don't care. It's Taco Tuesday at the Tiki.
But guys, welcome to Fantasy Beast and where to find them. We're a little out of it today because it's fucking freezing in here.
It is freezing. Kyle and I are lucky to be here today.
Yeah, seriously, Garrett and I almost died on Friday. I did the spin-a-rooney behind a car.
I had a wonderful morning. We'll go with that.
Yeah, Jason almost fought 2 old ladies.
In a McDonald's drive-thru.
That's why I don't go to McDonald's anymore. I went to Burger King for a breakfast sandwich. I was in and out so fast.
I just love their McMuffins, you know?
Burger King croissant. The way to go for breakfast.
It's true.
Before we get into this debate. Alright, rank them. Pancakes, waffles, French toast.
We've done this before.
Frank's going to have an aneurysm again.
We've done this before and it's gotten us into some arguments.
It's got us into great feeds on the air, though. It's just not... Oh, it is? Okay.
But, good morning, Jolie.
Is that the OG
Week
Jolie?
11, baby, yeah. Week 11 for you and your fantasy friends.
My favorite is Jolie jumps on to do this and doesn't do fantasy anymore.
I know. He just doesn't do fantasy anymore, but he still supports us. Which is, I love. Love to see it, love to hear it.
He's the Black Rock Cock champion, whatever the hell it is.
The true and only one, really.
OnlyFans champion? What?
Yeah, the only Black Rock fans champion.
OG Jolie, the OnlyFans champion? I would hate to see that OnlyFans.
Pete, Isaiah McKenzie.
The Cajun. Oh. Oh, no. This week, the Arizona Cardinals play on Monday night. Byron Murphy is already listed as out. Their cornerback. DeAndre Hopkins is questionable for the game with a hamstring injury. Kyler Murray is questionable for the game. He's most likely a game-time decision. I've already benched him in a league.
Kyler Murray?
Yep, I ain't taking that risk.
It depends on if he drank Mountain Dew this week or not, because if he did, he would have codes for Call of Duty, so...
I hate you so much. Tackle DJ Humphries is out with a back injury. Marquise Hollywood Brown.
What is...
Brandon, what's up, dude? Can you see how cold it is in the Tiki? We're living, though, man. Actually went to bed early last night.
I did go to bed early last night.
It would literally been 9 o'clock your time. Like, I was out cold. Zach Ertz done for the season.
That's a big one.
It's good for your favorite guy, though.
Yeah.
Trey McBride should be fired up as the tight end 1.
I love Trey McBride.
Marquise Hollywood Brown started to practice from that foot injury that's got him on the IR.
I love a guy who knows how to ball at tight end.
Ball so hard University, baby. Guard Max Garcia is questionable. Rodney Hudson found himself in the IR with his knee injury. Defensive tackle Antoine Woods is out I think that's about it for Arizona. Arizona was real banged up heading into Monday. Atlanta Falcons, I can see the heat rising off my body. The Atlanta Falcons, Felipe Franks, tight end. You know he transferred, or he moved to tight end?
Who did?
Felipe Franks.
Did he?
Yeah, he was a quarterback. Haven't been to bed yet since Thursday night. Yeah, I knew he wasn't coming over. He got called back into work again last night. Working a state job. Joe Lee's worked 60 hours of overtime since Thursday night.
Yikes.
Well, good for you. Get some sleep.
Thank you. You're my hero.
Yeah, you are.
Have a Twisted Tea or 7.
Or 8.
Or 10. But Felipe Franks is out with a calf injury. AJ Terrell, questionable with a hamstring. Looks like he might play today. Hasn't played in a few weeks. Safety Eric Harris is questionable with a foot. Guard Jalen Mayfield out with a back injury. He's on the IR. Cornerback Casey Hayward. He's on the IR with a shoulder. Center Matt Hennessy. Oh, there's no Hennessy in Atlanta. Oh, shit. He's out with a knee injury.
That's going to be terrible for Atlanta.
Yep. Baltimore Ravens. Gus Edwards is questionable with a hamstring and knee injury. Lamar Jackson is questionable with an illness. He remains on track to play. He's going to have a day today.
Lamar?
Yeah.
You got him in the free league.
Against the Panthers, he's going to poop on the Panthers.
I got him in a free league if that matters.
Tight end, I mean, if you want it to matter, sure. Tight end Mark Andrews is expected to play Sunday against the Panthers.
Although, if you're wondering, did not draft the free league. That's why Lamar Jackson's on the team.
Oh, me neither.
I don't think anybody did. I've just been letting it ride.
My dad might have. Cornerback Jalen Armour Davis is doubtful today. Safety Marcus Williams placed on the IR. I almost fell through the table. Hopeful to come back in December. Rashad Bateman was placed on the IR with his foot injury. Why did I miss that? God bless you. God bless you. There's my quarterback. I have him in no leagues, but he can win me money today. Go, Jalen Hurts. Buffalo Bills. Jordan Poyer was a full participant today in practice.
Good.
The Bills are 5-0 with Jordan Poyer this year. They're 1-3 without.
It shows you makes a difference, man.
Fullback Reggie Gilliam, questionable. Cornerback Kyer Elam, questionable. Kyer Elam also has no idea what the hell a snow brush is. Did you see that?
No, I didn't.
Oh, they show the Bills rookie snow brushes. And, Kyer Elam's like, I think this is something you sweep the house with. I'm like, no, buddy, no. Fox didn't fraction in the free league. Did he mean draft? No, Fox didn't fraction in the free league. Tre'Davious White is out. Coach's decision. A.K.A.
Good.
Gary, you already said that. He's not playing this week or next week. The turf in Detroit is the same turf he tore his ACL on in New Orleans. We kind of knew he wasn't playing.
Yeah, you kind of know, especially with the league getting rid of this kind of turf.
What up, Mason? Mason Lebowski says, well, how are we doing, boys?
I'm just doing a 3-legger today.
That's fire.
I got Steph Diggs anytime touchdown scorer, Isaiah McKenzie over 23.5, and then Nick Chubb over 74.5.
I think that's a very easy hitter.
It's only like a $12 bet on a $2 bet.
$12. Linebacker Tremaine Edmonds out. That's where Gary alludes to firing up Nick Chubb today, because once Edmonds went down last week, they couldn't stop a leaky faucet. Greg Rousseau also out with an ankle. Jake Kumerow's been placed on the IR. I think his season might be done.
Yeah, he was mainly a special teamer anyway.
Well, he had the high ankle early in the season.
We did elevate Tanner Gentry.
Did we?
Yes.
Oh, he's going to have 3 touchdowns.
No,
he's not. Could you imagine hitting on Tanner Gentry to score a touchdown, though? I'm sure those odds are imaginable.
Hold on a second.
Gotta be plus 5,000.
Hold on a second.
He might not even be on the odds sheet.
Hold on, I want to see what the activations are before I place that bet.
I want to see for sure if he's even on this list here.
DraftKings is not giving back people their money from the Bills game being moved over unders. Did you see that?
Well, don't jump that early.
That's what I
Dumbasses.
They were saying that the game could possibly be moved.
Tanner Gentry, not on the list. But the lowest person on the list is Demetric Felton at plus 3,500. So my guess is Tanner Gentry comes in somewhere around plus 4,000. Khalil Shakir plus 700.
My toes are frozen at this moment.
Not feeling great.
Elijah Mitchell or Melvin Gordon or Gus Edwards.
Gus Edwards?
Elijah Mitchell.
That's where I was leaning.
Elijah Mitchell, 100%. He got more rushing snaps last week than...
Do you see my whole
McCaffrey?
You see my whole
Yeah, you actually
Stars
put a lineup
on
in against
bye.
me on ESPN or no?
I just did.
Okay. I didn't know
What did you send me yesterday? Those DraftKings. It wouldn't load for me.
That was the 3-leg touchdown bet. Carolina Panthers this week, they've got the Ravens. J.C. Horn is questionable with a foot injury. You know, I hope that doesn't linger his entire career.
I know.
Cornerback Miles Hartsfield is out with an ankle. Safety Justin Burris is out with a concussion. Fullback Giovanni Ricci is questionable. Cornerback Dante Jackson is placed on the IR. I believe he's missing the rest of the season.
Do I sit Najee today? I could play Brian Robinson.
I feel like you have to play Brian Robinson. He's going to score a touchdown. Both Washington running backs are going to have a touchdown today. That'd be a bet to hit. Chicago Bears, Tevin Jenkins questionable with a hip. Dane Cruikshank's out with a hamstring. And N'Keal Harry out again with an illness.
Do you also think Pollard's worth the play still? Because I know Zeke's coming back.
No, they already said Pollard's going to have a majority of the snaps.
Let's go. I didn't see that.
That came through this morning on my Twitter.
Does it show you when I do on ESPN? Does it give you notifications when I'm like putting players to trade? Like when it says, "Can you offer me trades?" I change that to definitely. Does it
didn't
show
know
up?
that. I've never even seen that. So
I just was looking at it to see if there was a trade block because I'm not good in that league, so I'll put on everybody on the trade block right now.
you're already out of it. Tom Pelissero earlier, Gary. Ezekiel Elliott returns today against the Vikings, but I'm told the plan is for Tony Pollard to get more touches to ease Zeke back with a brace on his knee. Khalil Herbert placed in the IR with a hip injury. It's not season-ending. Nobody even knew he had an injured hip, right?
No, we didn't find out till yesterday
Who was
or
that?
Friday.
Steph.
Can you?
I think you and I
let
were
them
driving
know
to
put in
work
somebody down here
Thursday.
Just like,
Yeah,
I
I'll
don't
shoot her a
know
text.
I'd rather win the competition way, even if I'm supposed to be beat her by however.
Even if you're playing against Kevin.
Yeah.
Cincinnati Bengals, Jamar Chase is out again this week. Has a chance to practice, though. That's good news. That's real good news if you're a Joe Burrow owner, because his stats have been night and day without.
Of course, I'm a Joe Burrow owner.
Brandon said, "Yeah, it sucks." Heard like 2 or 3 days ago, he's talking about Khalil Herbert's hip
yeah.
injury. You know what? In a fantasy standpoint, it's better for David Montgomery owners because you know who's getting the majority of the reps now. For talent-wise, Gary and I loved Khalil Herbert out of Virginia Tech last year.
Oh, yeah.
So I hated him going to Chicago. He's off crutches.
This dude too.
Will Fuller is a bum
Questionable every week.
because he's not even on a team, dude.
I know he's not.
Questionable every week. He doesn't have a team.
He's not on the team. He's still
Of course he's
questionable.
questionable.
That's what I'm saying. He's not on the team. He's still questionable. How are you questionable? You're not on the team. Is what I'm saying.
Rookie Dax Hill's out with a shoulder injury. Cornerback Trey Flowers questionable with a
How are you
hamstring.
injured? Not on the team.
Defensive tackle Josh Tupoa is out with a calf. Running back Chris Evans questionable with a knee. Safety Brandon Wilson out with a knee. Quarterback Chidobe Awuzie is placed in the IR with a knee. I believe his season is done. You want a good bet for today. If you're playing a single game parlay, you want some shit to hit on. Deontay Johnson over on yards and over 4 catches.
Yeah.
They're starting to target him a lot more, and you got to think Pickett's going to start getting a little more consistent as we go. I like Deontay Johnson to have a day today. Cleveland Browns against the Buffalo Bills. Guard Michael Dunn has been placed on the IR with a back injury. He will not play today. Cornerback Greg Newsome is out with a concussion he suffered in practice on Friday. That's their starting slot corner. You know what that means. Fire up Isaiah, baby.
I already did.
Tight end David Njoku has an ankle injury. He's listed as questionable. He's missed the last 2 starts. And Buffalo's been pretty good against tight end. So if you have Njoku and you're hoping he comes back healthy, you probably don't want to play him this week. Defensive tackle Perion Winfrey is out with a head injury. Safety DeAnthony Bell is out with a concussion as well. Offensive tackle Joe Hage is placed in the IR. That'll probably do it. They're missing a lot of linebackers. They're a team you can run against easily. Timmy's on. Hey guys, quick question. Got 1 wide receiver spot and 1 flex spot. He's got Mike Williams, Darius Slayton, Brian Robinson, or Scary Terry. Half-point PPR.
I like Brian Robinson in the running back. He said he had a flex spot. I
definitely like Brian Robinson in his flex. Mike Williams, if he's active, I like, but Terry McLaurin's got a decent.
I do like Terry McLaurin. That's what I was
today.
thinking. I like Terry McLaurin just because he's been a staple in that offense.
He's been the only one.
Keep an eye on Mike Williams.
They're really only throwing at him.
Keep an eye on Mike Williams if he's active. Other than that, I go with Terry.
Yeah, so I wanted to pull this up real quick here for you, and I guess this is the difference here, Tim. The numbers are a little skewed here if you're looking at McLaurin, but McLaurin's also been the only one that gets targeted. Houston, their number one corner is generally going to be Derek Stingley. Stingley's stating that he's got 14 points per game against, but the first 6 weeks of the season, Stingley was at 21 points against per game. The fact that he shaved 7 points off means he's been lights out lately. So, Stingley is good, but, shy of Mike Williams actually stepping in and you getting the Mike Williams benefits against Kansas City, if Williams is active, I think I would lean Williams over Scary Terry.
Yeah.
If Williams isn't active, and that's what I guess sucks more, is Mike Williams is a late game, so you got to kind of make that bet option sooner. I'd probably go Scary Terry if we're concerned about Mike Williams.
Brian Robinson is a lock.
Brian Robinson's your lock. He's at least touchdown dependent today. His advanced stats are going to prove he's going to eventually run out of steam, but for this year, they're running the ball with him a lot.
They don't have McKissick. McKissick's on the IR.
Brandon's asking as well, Duvernay, Mooney, Slayton, Skowronek, and Williams. Brandon, are you also asking Mike Williams? If Mike Williams is healthy, they're going to I don't want to say I don't care if he plays a full game, but even if he ends up re-aggravating that ankle, they're going to target him 7 times in the first half.
Who does Baltimore have today?
Baltimore's got Carolina, but I'm going Darnell Mooney. Out of Brandon's group there, Chicago has probably the best matchup against Atlanta. Atlanta's running backs have not Atlanta. Yeah, okay, against Atlanta. And Mike Ford's been one of the worst nickel corners in the league against Darnell Mooney, who's been the top wide receiver target there. I'm all in. If I've got Mooney still in leagues, I'm firing him up in all situations this week, and I've got him in my FanDuel league.
Well, I wouldn't mind Mooney, and I wouldn't mind Duvernay, only because I think they don't really have... They do have Mark Andrews, but I don't think they have anybody else.
So the problem is, I guess, with the Duvernay option, the way that Carolina runs this, absolutely start Cole Kmet. If you missed the beginning of the show, Brandon, I got a 3-bet, 4-touchdown parlay, and I've got Kmet to score 2 again for the 3rd straight week. Carolina's cornerback rotation, they have generally somebody named Kay Taylor who plays outside if they decide they want to kick J.C. Horn on a tougher nickel option. So they will slot J.C. Horn against Devin Duvernay. And, you know damn well that 80% of those receptions are going to go up the middle to Mark Andrews. And then if it doesn't go to Mark Andrews,
probably go to Likely, right?
I'm thinking Isaiah. It's likely to go to Likely.
Yeah.
No, I like both your Chicago Bears options today. I think Chicago might actually stand a chance to outseat Atlanta here. Chicago's been fun. Chicago's been good lately.
Chicago kind of hit their niche. They just haven't been able to finish those games.
Timmy says, appreciate it, guys. Definitely tight spot. Yeah, what sucks the most on that is it'd be nicer if you had, because I believe Kansas City's the night game, right?
I think so.
It'd be nicer if it was Kansas City's 4 and so is the Washington game, but yeah, if we're in a tight spot here and we need to make that move ahead of time, I'd probably go the 2 Washington players. Especially because it's Houston.
Yeah, right.
Gary, you're freezing down there, aren't you?
Yeah, dude.
Do you see my goosebumps? I am too.
My toes are cold.
We'll try to finish this up real quick here. Anybody else has questions that we're more than happy to answer?
Yeah, we're more than happy to answer.
How about the lineup over... The lineup on Drake London's going to be a little tough this week. Drake London, they have Chicago. He's supposed to be healthy and back, it's supposed to be Jalen Johnson. And I don't love that. We both know Jalen Johnson's a good corner. He just hasn't stayed healthy all year.
Yeah.
Dallas Cowboys, Zeke Elliott, questionable, is expected to play. DeMarcus Lawrence, questionable with a foot. Anthony Brown, cornerback, questionable with a concussion. Anthony Barr, linebacker, questionable with a hamstring. Punter Brian Anger, questionable. Quinton Bohanna, defensive tackle, questionable. Other than that, going back to the IR players in Dallas. Denver, linebacker Jonas Griffin is on the IR with an ankle. Linebacker Baron Browning is questionable with a hip. Tight end Andrew Beck is out with a hamstring. Wide receiver Kendall Hinton is questionable with a shoulder. Somebody might say, why the hell does Kendall Hinton matter? He's your new slot receiver with Jerry Jeudy out this week with an ankle injury. Michael Fabroni, the long snapper. Michael Jabroni, he's out. KJ Hamler also out. So, yeah, Kendall Hinton's going to see some snaps today.
Yeah.
Detroit Lions, Josh Reynolds is officially out with a back. Josh Paschal is out with a knee injury. Wide receiver Trinity Benson placed in the IR with a knee. Linebacker Charles Harris out with a groin. Safety Deshaun Elliott questionable with concussion. Linebacker Malcolm Rodriguez questionable. Center Frank Ragnow questionable with a foot. Wide receiver Jameson Williams is out still. Expected to come back after Thanksgiving, so he should be good for the season. And then the rest of those players. Green Bay played on Thursday, and they lost.
Unfortunately. I love saying that, but unfortunately, because I picked him in my Pick'em League.
Houston Texans, Rasheem Green, questionable with an illness. Linebacker Neville Hewitt out with a hamstring. Piz, morning fellas, is Kyle Rainey questionable with an Achilles and hip from a downhill spin-a-rooney? No, actually, quarterback Kyle Rainey's... Robert Haynes said hello as well. What's up?
What's up, Rob?
Quarterback Kyle Rainey's hip's doing better. His back's a little irritated. The Achilles is day to day. Chooch love, fellas. Joe Lee is officially losing his mind over here. That's fine. He's going to realize he can't actually sleep.
Did you mention? I don't know if you mentioned Jordan Poyer is active today.
They didn't say he was active, but they said he was trending towards it. Is it official?
Well, somebody, I don't know what account this is. They just announced on NFL Network Jordan Poyer will play.
Oh, so if Timmy, if you're still on here, and I did not see this update prior, Derek Stingley's officially listed as out for today.
Yeesh.
So Terry McLaurin time?
Stingley?
Yeah.
That's good for McLaurin, though.
Yeah, Terry McLaurin time?
That was my only concern about Terry McLaurin was that. So, now no Stingley on McLaurin.
McLaurin all day, yeah.
Go full-blown Terry McLaurin today. Neville Hewitt, linebacker, he's out with a hamstring. Grayland Arnold, safety, he's out as well. Indianapolis Colts, Braden Smith is questionable. I actually just saw news on him, so what was that news?
Ken Dorsey, Bills defensive coordinator, or kind but demanding 11th grade social studies teacher?
Yes.
Oh, no.
He's got the breakfast and everything. He's got the bag full of donuts and everything.
So, Mike Garafolo actually commented that their right tackle, Braden Smith, is super banged up today with the back injury, and their backup is not playing. So, if you thought that Matt Ryan was worth firing up today, you're probably already wrong, but you're even more wrong. Quiddy Pay's out with an ankle. Jelani Woods out with a shoulder. Isaiah Rodgers, questionable. Linebacker Zaire Franklin, questionable. Jacksonville Jaguars are on a bye this week. We don't have to talk about them. Kansas City Chiefs, Mecole Hardman. He's got a short-term ab injury. He's on the IR. Cornerback Chris Lamons, he's out. Wide receiver Juju Smith-Schuster, he's out.
Who?
Juju Shits-Schuster. Shits-Poopster. Okay. He's out with a concussion. He got knocked the fuck out last week.
Smith-Schuster?
So what that's telling you, if you're a Kansas City Chiefs fan...
Kadarius Toney.
Yes. Fire up Kadarius Toney, baby. It's Toney time. Las Vegas Raiders. Devontae Adams is expected to play, but is really banged up.
Don't fire him up.
You have to. They have nobody else.
No, I know. But they don't connect with him.
But they have nobody else. Linebacker Denzel Perryman, he's questionable with a hip. Linebacker Luke Masterson's questionable. Miller, questionable.
It's a very different season for me with Derek Carr and Joe Burrow this year.
Yeah.
It was a tough season last year deciding who to start. It's been pretty easy to decide who's going to start this year.
Wide receiver Hunter Renfrow is still on the IR, as is Darren Waller. Chargers, Keenan Allen is questionable. Plans to play today. Mike Williams, questionable, is expected to play. So, they're both expected to be up. I still think I would go McLaurin over Williams in that spot.
Yeah.
Gerald Everett, downgraded to questionable, but he's expected to play. Kicker Justin Hopkins is doubtful. Defensive tackle Otito Ogbonia is on the IR. So is defensive tackle Christian Covington and defensive tackle Austin Johnson. Do they have defensive tackles on the roster anymore?
Yeah.
That was 3 of them just put on the IR in a hot second. The Rams. This is not good news for Rams fans. John Wolford's questionable. Matt Stafford's returning. Cooper Kupp is out multiple weeks after surgery on missed 6 to 8 weeks. Cooper Kupp on his right ankle sprain.
Yeah.
So fantasy owners of Cooper Kupp, your season's over with him.
Yeah, we kind of said. I mean, we didn't not call that, but like we knew he wouldn't perform another Triple Crown season again after that.
I didn't want to take him as the first overall receiver. He had a good season. Don't get me wrong.
No, don't get me wrong. The dude's been balling out, but
nobody expected Tariq to be this good, though.
No, I was full-hearted ready to trade him.
Guard David Edwards is on the IR. Linebacker Trayvon Howard is out. Center Brian Allen is out. Ashawn Robinson, defense tackle, is questionable. Dude, just give up on the Rams.
Yeah,
they're not winning today. Miami Dolphins, they are out this week, right? They're on a bye.
Yeah, they are on a bye this week.
The Minnesota Vikings, Zadarius Smith, questionable with a knee. Defense tackle Delvin Tomlinson out. Cornerback Kalen Evans out with his concussion still. Cornerback Cam Dantzler Sr. placed on the IR. That'll do it for them. The New England Patriots.
Here comes the longest list of the week.
Well, it's not too bad, actually, this week. Devontae Parker, questionable with the knee. Punter Jake Bailey placed on the IR. Defensive tackle Christian Barmore, one of their young stars on defense there. He's placed on the IR. He will miss 4 weeks. Linebacker Josh Uche, questionable with hamstring. Linebacker Anthony Jennings, questionable. New Orleans Saints. They have the Rams. Andrews Pete, questionable. Holy crap. James Hurst, tackle, out, concussion. Safety, JT Gray, out, hamstring. Linebacker Pete Werner, out,
I thought you said it
ankle.
wasn't bad.
What?
I thought you said it wasn't bad.
I said, holy shit.
Oh.
This is the Saints, not the Pats. Cornerback Marshawn Lattimore, out, ab.
Who was that?
Kayvon Thibodeau.
Oh.
Defensive end Marcus Davenport, out. Concussion, calf. Mark Ingram, out again. Cameron Jordan, out. Dude, they are in trouble. The New York Giants, Evan Neal is doubtful to play today with his knee injury. Defense tackle Dexter Lawrence, questionable with a back. Wide receiver Wandale Robinson, questionable with a hamstring. Wide receiver Kenny Galladay, questionable because he just exists. Tight end Daniel Bellinger, still out with his eye injury. Guard Josh Aziora is questionable. Safety Dane Belton, questionable. That'll do it for the Giants. Jets, Kenny Yeboah is doubtful. Guard Nate Herbig is questionable. Wide receiver Corey Davis is out with a knee. Yikes.
What happened? I see the injury.
Justin Jefferson is injured.
He's got turf toe.
Yeah.
Rough.
He's going to play, but that's not good.
It's not, I mean, turf toe is a tough thing to play through,
Offensive tackle Max Mitchell.
I guess it depends on which toe.
To the IR.
It's the third metacarpal.
I came up with that out of nowhere. I paid attention in school. The Philadelphia Eagles, Josh Jobe out with a hamstring. Defensive end Janarius Robinson on the IR. That made that so easy. Pittsburgh Steelers, Killer Weatherspoon out again. William Jackson out. DeMarvin Leal placed in the IR with a knee. Other than that, the same injuries they've had. The San Francisco 49ers, Arik Armstead's out with a foot. Defensive end Samson Abokum is questionable with a quad. Also will do it there. These people are loving me to be so fast at the back half here.
Yeah,
Seattle Seahawks, D. Eskridge questionable with a bruised hand. Oh, wait, Seattle's on a bye this week. Cool. Don't gotta go there either. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, they are also on a bye.
It's my entire team. Tampa Bay, Seattle.
Tennessee Titans,
Miami.
they played on Thursday. The Washington Commanders. Oh, he's not being activated today. Chase Young will not play today.
I thought they said he was going to play, though.
Yeah, I thought so, too.
Interesting.
Carson Wentz has lost his starting job. J.D. McKissick done for the season.
Oh, to Heineke?
Yeah. Cole Holcomb out with a foot. Christian Holmes questionable. David Mayo questionable. Say we get on to some...
I guess I can officially drop
Peakums.
Some pick'ems and get out of here, guys.
I need to warm up.
Yeah. Philadelphia Eagles, Indianapolis Colts.
The Eagles.
The Eagles for sure.
Eagles.
The LA Rams, New Orleans Saints.
The Saints.
The Rams.
Saints.
The Saints are beat up.
And so are the Rams. Who are they throwing the ball to? Plus, the Rams actually have the best team in the league against tight end. That's what's going to sway me. I think Higbee's going to struggle. Chicago Bears, Atlanta Falcons.
I think Chicago. Chicago's been scoring a lot of points lately.
I said the Falcons.
I'm going to go Chicago. Washington Commanders and Houston Texans.
Washington, yeah.
It's going to be close, but Washington.
I'm going to go Washington as well. That's a game where I had an aneurysm on the air with Frank because he likes to call them the commies, but he also can't say the word Houston. He calls them Houston. The Houston Texans! I want to punch them. The New York Jets, the New England Patriots.
That's a good one.
Jets,
that really is.
The Patriots have been the Jets'
bane of existence.
I was going to say their muse. Muse. I think that's how you use the word.
Who's playing quarterback?
I'm going to go with the Pats.
I'm going to go with the Pats as well.
I had the Jets.
The Pats won the last game 2 weeks ago. That's the
Yeah.
only reason I'm going there. Detroit Lions, New York Giants.
The Giants.
Who's the home team?
The Giants.
Oh, obviously they're the home team because we're in Detroit this week. I'm going to go with the Giants, and I think I was going to go with Detroit, but I'm going to go with the Giants.
I'm going to go with Detroit. I'm going to take the Lions. I think they've been looking better. Panthers, Ravens.
The Ravens.
The Ravens by a million.
Bills, Browns.
The Buffalo Bills.
The
The
Bills,
Bills.
but it's going to be close.
No,
It's gonna
I
be a
think the
close
Bills are
one,
going to
yeah.
blow them out today. I think this is the game the Bills are going to wake the fuck up.
They
I hope
better.
so.
The Bills are going to hang 42.
I hope so.
I would like
I'd love to see it.
Vegas Raiders and the Denver Broncos.
The Raiders.
I think the Broncos are going to win because
Go Broncos.
the Raiders are trash, and the Denver defense is the only thing that's keeping them in games.
Broncos
So-
country, let's ride.
So here's the thing. Fun set of the day. If the Broncos offense had scored 18 or more points in every game this year,
Yeah.
they'd be 8-1.
And
That's how good the defense has
Yeah,
been.
I know, but that's just why I don't think Russ. It hasn't been.
But you're also facing the worst defense in the
No,
league.
yeah.
It's
They're
the best
stuck with
versus
him for
worst
like
defense.
6 years. They don't have
Yes,
any
they
draft
are.
picks. They don't got nothing.
Cincinnati Bengals, Pittsburgh Steelers.
The Bengals.
I'm going to go Bengals too. I wanted to go Pittsburgh in the upset, but I think it's Cincy.
Cincy is fraud, but I'm going to go with Cincy.
Dallas Cowboys, Minnesota Vikings.
That's a good one. What
I
did
think
I have?
Dallas
I had
is
the
going to
Vikings.
win.
I'm going to go Dallas as well.
I got
think
Vikings.
someone needs to slow Minnesota.
Skull.
Minnesota's not bad, but I think they are a little bit overrated.
No, I'll tell you right now. I mean, this might sound completely stupid, but I got drafted to the team. The Vikings
talk
in
about
Madden.
Madden,
Yes, I am.
motherfucker.
And I went 8-0. Their first stretch of their season, so easy. I threw like 4 touchdowns a game or more.
Yes, they did beat the Bills, but the Bills kind of beat themselves last week. I think the Vikings are a playoff team, but I
They are
don't
a
think
playoff
they
team.
are as good as they think they are. So I'm going to go with Dallas.
They are a playoff team. I just, like Gary said, I don't think they're as elite as they think they are. So
Chiefs, Chargers.
Chiefs, Chargers. That's a good one.
Who's the home team?
Chargers.
Chargers? It's on. What time is it? What time is the game
That's,
on?
that's prime time.
Is it prime
The
time?
last time they played, the Chargers sort of shit on them. They had like 4 picks that were called back. So I'm going to go with the Chargers,
I got the Chiefs
even though they lost.
because it is prime time. Patrick Mahomes loves to ball out in prime time.
We'll go Chiefs as
Go
well.
Chiefs.
John Landolfi, I can't tell if he's trying to take a shot at the Bills or it's the fact that they're playing the Cowboys and he's a Giants fan, but enjoy your Vikes all the way. 49ers, Arizona Cardinals.
The 49ers.
I'm
The
going
Cardinals
Cardinals
have
here.
not been great.
I'm going to Cardinals here.
I'm going the 49ers. The Cardinals are Chiefs.
Even if Kyler Murray, especially if Kyler Murray doesn't play.
All right, I think that'll do it, though, guys. We got to go warm the hell up. It's
Yeah.
bad.
It is freezing in here.
Guys, happy Sunday. Enjoy your games. Hopefully you win some money. Again, like I said, Cole Kmet for 2, Jalen Hurts for 1, Steph Diggs for 1. Book it. Guys,
Yeah.
until next time, you keep on looking for those